Corporate CEOs often ask me, how can corporate anthropology help them? What is it anyway? More specifically, how can they use corporate anthropology to help their business change, sustain growth in changing times, or ultimately boost profits? Now, anthropologists are social scientists who study human behavior through systematic observation. I'm going to emphasize the observation. Humans thrive through cultures, values, beliefs, and behaviors that are given some shared meaning and predictability. And these are all important. In companies, businesses, organizations, we all have what we say is our way of doing things. That's our culture. Social and cultural anthropologists believe in an approach to help companies begin to see that culture and all of that it implies in a way that's pretty systematic and can help you see things all around you that you may not be observing today. Now, there are several major areas where we apply this, and I think it's important for you to begin to see how it could be applicable to your business. First is culture, then strategy, then of course in the design, marketing, and branding, and then I'm going to say in how your organization operates. Culture. This is clearly the first area because we start with culture as that stuff which binds people together. Why is it so important? Most organizations get things done. Rarely do they think about the values, beliefs, and behaviors that help them do it. And sometimes they do value things and think that it's shared, but not always. So there are four major types of cultures, and there's a diagnostic tool that we use to help you understand whether yours is a very entrepreneurial one or a very hierarchical one, a very competitive one or a very clannish one. And once you see it, then you begin to understand what you would prefer it to be. So it becomes real interesting to begin to apply cultural anthropology methodologies to your business to really see if it's where it's at. So as you look at the glue or the strategy, you get a better understanding. The second area is strategy. You're going to say, how can anthropology help in the strategy? Well, usually strategies we find are put together in a 2 or 3 day retreat, and then everyone's supposed to share it and know what it means. But behavior doesn't always align with what you think the strategy is, and execution, is it on strategy, sort of on strategy, never knew what the strategy was? So anthropology can help you understand if it's clear and simple, if it really is a story being shared, and whether people, if you observe them, are actually doing it. Then the design and development side. This is an area of tremendous opportunity and growth. Companies across the country, around the world, are applying it to better design new products, understand how their current ones are being used, and some of them have 40 and 50 anthropologists on staff to help them in the process. Microsoft, Intel, Hewlett-Packard, Herman Miller. We do a great deal of work, observational research, helping companies see how the products are actually solving the problems they think they are, and what's actually being used or not used on often very complicated products. And the last area is whether or not you've ever thought about doing undercover boss in your own company. Ethnography on your company will reveal tremendous opportunities, everything from improving productivity and efficiencies to getting people to really get aligned to what you would like them to be doing and how, and what they will believe to be the right things to do. So for you as a corporate executive or a member of the staff, a manager, employee, what does this mean for you today? We think it's time for you to get out of your office. That office, and remember, many offices today don't exist, so it's time to get out of your company, step out and look at it with fresh eyes, and begin to think whether or not there are things going on that could really help you do a better job running that business and getting your people aligned with you in the process. So it's a good time to step outside and look back in. Maybe it's a little time for you to do a little corporate anthropology yourself, or find some anthropologists to help you. And maybe it can help you ignite change and sustain growth for your business.